this initiative. As Mr. Weeks indicated, the technology park building, this entity and this endeavor came about by one of our former presidents, Dr. Kin, who felt that the university needed to play a role in economic development in the territory, and to do something that would create a magnet for our students to stay in the territory after they graduated and not take their talents someplace else. And when I became president in 2009, there were maybe 6 companies that had joined the park, and now there are over 80 companies that are part of the RT Park. Those companies have certainly not only enriched the economic fiber of the territory, but they have also contributed to the university, and we are able to do new programs that we would not have been able to do without them. We are able to support the students through internships and scholarships so that they are successful. So this brainchild of Dr. Kin and the work of various executive directors of the RT Park, including the present one, Mr. Chapman, has really created a success story. And the university is just extremely proud that it played a role in making this happen. I'm excited about what we are about to do, which is to sign this memorandum of understanding, this agreement between Taiwanese University for Technology and Science. We are uniquely focused on technological innovation. On our St. Thomas campus, we just opened up a technology innovation center that is named the 13D Innovation Center because one of the RT Park companies made a significant gift to the university so that we could be able to create this innovation center. And so to have our students go to a university in Taiwan, to have their students come here, is just another step in this globalization of UVI, and that is how we see it. We are not just a small university on a small island. We are a significant, innovative university that's trying to impact the territory, but we're also trying to produce leaders for the world. And this is something that we look forward to. The Council General, who I met and spoke to earlier this morning, has such enthusiasm for this partnership and this relationship. And that enthusiasm translates to those at the university. I know this is going to work, and I know we'll be able to see students walking this campus and our St. Thomas campus from Taiwan, and more importantly, our students will be there and will be learning different languages, learning new insights of a different culture. And to me, that's why we exist as a university, to open minds and encourage people to explore different things. So it is an honor, and I look forward to signing the MOU this morning.
I'd like the Director General to come up to the podium and provide some remarks.
Thank you, Tony. Good morning, everybody. And good morning, President David Ho. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here. My name is Charles Chiu. I'm the Director General of Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Miami. Sometimes the people here are office names. Sometimes they are really confusing. Taipei Economic and Cultural Office is a trade office or something, but actually we are Consulate General. So if you want to go to Taiwan, stay longer, of course you will come to my office to apply your visa. I can guarantee the president, if the student, if the president or the student wants to go to Taiwan for student exchange program, I will issue the visa to the student as soon as possible. Thank you, Tony, to invite me to attending the Winter Summit. I think for me, come to this event, I have two main purpose. The first purpose, the president has just mentioned, try to build up a partnership between Taiwan Tech and the UBI, these two universities. I must say, UBI, under the great leadership of the president, he has bring this university to a new height. And the Taiwan Tech is one of the renowned universities in Taiwan. Just now, I also, before this meeting, I also report to Mr. President. Actually, the Taiwan Tech is one of the renowned universities as well. He focuses on engineering, technical engineering, computer science, design, finance, and management. I also make a comparison with this great university. They have some courses, some programs they can work together with each other. I believe once the cooperation has been built up, actually it's not only open the door for all the faculty and professors in this university and the university and the professors and students in Taiwan, but also I think the most important thing is that open a big door, a window for the students. Because all the university students, I think they should have the opportunity to go out to explore the world. We always say that a lot of professors, they graduate from American university. Of course, they bring the new knowledge back to Taiwan. But nowadays, the young students, sometimes they like to live in the comfort zone. Sometimes they always like to stay in California, Boston, New York. But they should explore the different part of the United States, including the Virgin Islands, because they can learn a lot of things once you come to a new environment. They will stimulate you have new ideas. Especially now we are in the innovation societies. You need the new ideas. Once I come to this great island, they make my mind more clear. Because once you stay in Miami or in other areas, you are very busy about your work. You cannot think. But once you come here, you can cool down to think about a lot of things. So this environment is good for the students to know about the world, to explore their own futures. So highly appreciate the UBI to choose the Taiwan University, Taiwan site as a partner to build up the academic cooperation with each other. And the second thing, the second purpose for me to come here is trying to build up the closer relationship with RT Park. As you know that Taiwan in 1980s, we also try to develop our economy. We also try to think what kind of things we should do. At that time, we choose the electronics, we choose the computers, we choose the laptop. Of course, for this gentleman, he used Acer. It's a Taiwan brand. So that is why we also set up a park. We call it Hsinchu Park. That Hsinchu Park is in northern part of Taiwan. Maybe you have no idea about that. If we are talking about TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Company, maybe you know it. Because nowadays, more than 92% of high advanced chips is making by this company. If you're talking about whole volume of the chips, more than 62% of the chips making by Taiwanese companies. And the Hsinchu Park is the cradle for the new companies. So I fully agree with the presentation. RT Park is very important. So it's not only the cradle for the new investment, new startup, but also it's a kind of the opportunity for the country economic growth. Because Taiwan, during the past 40 years, we benefit a lot from the RT Park, a lot. So once you're talking about no matter it's ICT or you call it the EV car, because Taiwan was very good at the auto parts, making auto parts. I was told that maybe you can check on the internet, the Tesla, the first prototype, the first one. Actually, they get all the auto parts in Taiwan, try to assemble. Of course, in the past, later they moved the whole assembly line to China because they got a big market. But a lot of good auto parts actually was produced by Taiwanese companies. So I must say that the second purpose is that we hope RT Park to come to Taiwan to set up a trade office. I still remember when Mr. Peter Chapman visited Taiwan in 2019 with the Tony. They also be very interesting about one of the center we call it World Trade Center. These ideas also we learned from the United States. So we set up a trade office. If all the businessmen here, if you go to Taiwan, you want to see the factory in Taiwan, you only need leave your name card in the office, because in that building they have thousands different kind of business set up their office there. You can leave your business card in one of the company you are interested in, and then you leave your hotel, which is the room number, and then the company will send a call to your hotel to pick you up to the company, to the factory to see, and then you can negotiate what kind of product you need. And then after 3 months, the product can go to the market, right? So that's an efficiency of Taiwanese. And I was told that RT Park, the Peter and Tony is interested in set up an office in that center. We highly appreciate that and choose Taiwan. Because we always say that Taiwan is in a very logistic, very strategic position in East Asia. If you have a chance to look at the map, if you draw regions within 4 hours by flight, Taiwan is in another moment. For example, in Taipei City, if you want to go to Tokyo, go to Seoul, go to Manila, go to Hanoi, go to Ho Chi Minh, you go to Singapore. You can get all those places within 4 hours. So Taiwan is very good locations. So once we learn the RT Park, want to set our office, is a good choice. Because currently in the United States, you have 16 states and also including one, set up an office in Taiwan. Nowadays, we also learn that Arizona and Louisiana and also North Carolina, they have set up an office in Taiwan as well. Try to build up the close trade and economic relationship between Taiwan and each state. So we welcome the U.S. Virgin Island, the RT Park, set up an office in Taiwan. I think that's the moment for us to build up an even closer relationship with each other. So I'm closing my remark here. I know the Christmas is around the corner. I want to wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Director General. And just real quickly, by setting up the office in the investment trade office in Taiwan, Taipei, what that does, the agreement that we have, that office will serve the Asia Pacific region, but it will also put us closer to countries like Australia. And when it comes to our opportunity to capture foreign direct investment by virtue of having presence in that market, we're now closer to attracting more foreign direct investment for the virtual funds. So it's very important. The Director General also said something very important. TSMC, the largest manufacturer of semiconductor, advanced semiconductor chips, the components that go into the cars today, whether it's gas combustible vehicles or EVs. EVs are going to be the future for the next 50, 100 years. And you've heard from me that says that Taiwan plays a big role in that, but at the table is the CEO of the Zantepi Resources, the Australian public trade company. A good friend, Matthew Bain, heads up the Argentinian operation. And Zantepi Resources is a mineral company that drills for the lithium that goes into the batteries and also other types of rechargeable electric vehicle components as well. So we now have an opportunity to play an important role in the ecosystem for EVs as well. This is what this means. And David Johnson, who just took over the Boholi family, his asset. His location is going to be an important part to be able to have to integrate the processing of lithium and battery assembly at that location, because that's his fixed area, his industrial area. So what I want to do is I want to stop there, and I know the good president, Dr. Paul, has another engagement. I'm going to ask that we commence with the signature signing. Provost, is there anything you want to say before we have signing these words?
No, I just want to get a good picture.
Okay. All right. No, you go ahead, Dr. Provost, go ahead. If you will receive the document, and we have it in the universe. We are signing two agreements. One is the MOU between each university, and the other one is the agreement for student exchange. And we are live, so it's the people that are in this room, the people of the U.S. Virgin Islands are listening to this conversation. I want to thank our partners, WSDX Bloomberg, for bringing us live on radio, so folks are listening to this conversation. They're part of that historic moment. And I want to thank the two universities for agreeing to be part of this strategic partnership. This is important because one of the challenges in the tech industry in terms of talent are the engineers for semiconductor chip manufacturing and design. And what this represents, more Virgin Islanders will have an opportunity to be exposed to that area of academia and education, to train more Virgin Islanders to become engineers and to become have doctorate degrees in that space. Sure. Thank you.
And actually, for the partnership between Taiwan and also our UBI, for me, I also bring a small token from Taiwan. We call it a group, we call it Mekpa. Yeah, Taiwan group Mekpa. Yeah, so we try to bring goodwill and all the best wishes to the presidents. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And I will bring my special gift to you when I visit.
Thank you, President. I'm looking forward to
The same. I do want to thank our provost, Dr. Camille McHale, who have been in the trenches and doing a lot of the legwork on developing this MOU, and so we're very thankful for working with this. So
Thank you.
thank you all. I apologize that I do have to.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, we have on the screen at the NSU campus, the Chief Information Officer and the CEO of the NSU Advanced Innovation Center, John Westby. John, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, I can hear you loud. Thank you so much, John, for taking the time out to share with us this historic moment. And we're excited because South Florida, or Florida, we say South Florida, just got designated as one of the new tech hubs by the federal government, Department of Commerce. And that's important because the Chips and Science Act that was signed, the IRA that was signed, being a tech party, they're going to play an important role in a conduit for all the billions of dollars that are going to come to the states and territory. And by virtue of our partnership with NSU, the U.S. Virgin Islands will now have an opportunity to further advance technology innovation as well. So I'd like to give John an opportunity to talk, just introduce himself and share with him the excitement about our relationship.
All right, thank you, Anthony. So you can still hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Okay, well, good morning, everybody. I wish I was with you in person. Unfortunately, this week I've been in the Bahamas and the Caymans, and it was logistically impossible for me to get to USBI for today, and I'm extremely disappointed that I'm missing out on your golf outing as well. Congratulations on all the great news that was happening throughout the day yesterday. I've been monitoring that and here this morning. And again, I wish I was with you in person. So I'm going to take the next 10 to 15 minutes with you and tell you about an exciting project that I think could be a benefit to everybody that's attending the summit. As Anthony mentioned, my name is John Weinstein, and I have a couple of different titles here at Nova Southeastern University based out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So I'm the Chief Innovation Officer, and it's rare to have a Chief Innovation Officer within a university environment, although the trend is starting to emerge, but I'm also the Executive Director of the Levan Center of Innovation, also known as the world's first theme park for entrepreneurs. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that because that's actually the foundation